Hello folks and welcome back to Die in the Dungeon. I did not refill my water like a ding-dong. Whoops. Anyway, roommate had to run the microwave, but hopefully it didn't cause too much of an issue. I'm making broccoli. Excuse me. Anyway. We're going in with Mango to the highest difficulty that we can. No free samples in shop piles. It's not great. But if we're going in with Bento Box and Mango, who already benefits a great deal from mirrors, I feel like we might stand a chance. An art challenge concluded on the Die in the Dungeon Discord for a new enemy that could steal stuff? So I'm excited to see that. They made it a literal dragonfly, the winning contestant did. So that's fantastic. That's, yeah, 4 or more dice. It doesn't have to be different types. Okay. There we go. Okay. Faulty mirror. I think we take... Well... What are we looking at? I wanted to say, I think I've been looking at Double Dip wrong as a property. What it does is, it doesn't make it more likely that you draw... It obviously doesn't make it more likely that you draw the Double Dip. What I intended by having Double Dip on free dice was having something that would just be added value. When really what it does is it makes it more likely, slightly more likely, that you draw every other die in your... Well, it makes it slightly more likely that you draw each of the other dice in your... Anyway. I think we go this way. So... Let's take the Double Dip before. We can get a double event going up here, and that intrigues me. We can get rid of the... Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have gotten rid of... I should have gone to that. That's what I should have done. We'll go down this way later. And get rid of the regular boost die. Yeah. There we go. So close. It's fine. Trying to think about the best way that we can enhance our build. It's gonna be special mirror dice types, I imagine. That would be ideal, I think. Double generator. Bad idea, I think. Transparent prism. A small rest. I'm not unlikely to make transparent prism work. Yeah, let's do it. We can use the bonus to draw more attack dice when necessary, I think. I just have to remember that I have it. Let's continue. I wish to be stronger, I wish to be safer, I wish for nothing. Grant grow property to... Do I take a defensive relic or do I put grow property on the heavy block? 5 more dice of the same type. A plus 1 energy. Yeah, okay. Okay. We can get there pretty easily with boost, but I think that's not what I want. Now I could have drawn something. Right, need to remember to do that. Oh, good. There we go. Yeah, anyway, I can get there. So close. Ah, well. Last block, double dip, boost D4. You know what? Sure. Now we get another energy. And... I'm actually gonna discard this? As silly as that may sound. Get another boost D4, ideally. And then... or a close boost or something like that, and then get rid of the basic boosts. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to get a bunch of... What can I do to keep the deck thin? But how do I pivot? How do I pivot from a bunch of the boost dice to a bunch of glass? Glass would be helpful. There we go. I'm not concerned about you. Yeah, it increased its damage output, but... It's not worried. I'm now strictly attacking it, so... I need to buff up the D4 boost that I have. Buff up the D4 boost that I have. Get a bunch of splash dice? Something like that. Get good attack dice. Hourglass. Base value of 1 or less can be rerolled once. Yep, alright. Double up block. Yeah. Okay. Bonus potion. Health potion. Health potion it is. Let's see. Bunch of money potion, soil potion. There we go. Not bad. That's actually incredibly helpful. I will leave some of... I will leave some of the D4s with 0s or 1s on them. Probably 0s, so in case I get the one that allows me to reroll. In case I get the one that allows me to reroll 0s automatically. Oh. You know what? You're not doing anything. That might be trouble, though. Yep, all is well. Not putting up much block. And that should do it. Just in case, though. Put up enough block to stop that. Excellent, excellent. Actually, I'm cool with it, yay. If I get 5 block dice in my inventory, I can start weeding out the boosts, and I'll still have the extra energy. Get rid of one of you. You're annoying. I'm glad you don't buff up the other enemies, though. That would really suck. I don't think this is gonna allow me to draw that. Because it's... yeah, I'd have to draw it twice, and I'm pretty sure there's not enough room in my hand for that. Frustrating. Ooh, I'm gonna take damage for the first time. Not that it actually did anything. Drawing here is not going to do anything for me. 7 times 2, jeez. I'm gonna put up a bunch of block. This is gonna suck. Oh boy. And I don't have enough room. Lovely. Oh, it goes away before the start of your next turn. I understand how that works now. I was not paying enough attention before, I guess. I'm gonna take some damage here. Ouch. That's fine. Oh boy. Yep. I was wrong about her not buffing you up, by the way. That feels annoying. Can't even really say that it feels horrible. Okay. just so that I heal. Thank you, Bento Box. A regular health potion. That could be handy. Or a mighty potion. I'll take a mighty potion. I'm closing in on the boss, and I feel distinctly that it would be a good idea to have a mighty potion. But given how I have one attack die at the moment. Okay, all healed up. I don't think that matters because you're going to neutralize. Yep. This one out. There we go. Technically, it would probably be advantageous to wait this out as long as possible so that the die grows as much as it can. I don't really want to do that, though. Just have to put up 5 more. Rebuffing. Yeah, but I have 4, but my hand size isn't big enough. Yeah. You got healed. Lovely. Hand size isn't big enough. Ah! Ugh. This thing is the worst. How very irksome. Okay, that should finish you off. There. Okay. Now you're the next biggest threat. And when I finish you off, you're going to neutralize the other guy anyway. I don't have a big enough hand for that. So we're just gonna put up as much block as possible. Yep. We're fine. We're fine. I just need more attack dice. Big time. Okay, that's 13 damage. You're not going to do anything. Might as well draw, I suppose. There we go. Wait. I think that's gonna kill it anyway. Okay, heal 2 HP at the end of battle. Hold us in the body of face. All dice gain plus 2 extra value. Not bad. I can work towards that. Basic, retain attack d6. Or a retry block d6. Yes. Attack punch, sure. That's on the board with the lowest face. Get times 2 to get face. The lowest face of everything on the board, or the lowest face on them? I can't afford it anyway. Okay, so I want everything to have an even face. That doesn't work well with heavy dice, actually. Two black, 3 damage from random enemy. Yep, no, I don't put that out. Note to self, I can reroll ones, I can't reroll threes. Keep that in mind. Darn. I was hoping you can get that one. Oh well. And I can't reroll twos either. And I can reroll zeros. I can't reroll twos. Keep that in mind. That's what I should be doing. Well, these are twos. So, in essence, I really don't want to put a heavy die on the board so that it's off parity with another heavy die. As long as I don't do that, I can still benefit from Fingerless Mittens every other turn. I'll leave you alive so she might buff you instead of the other guy. Alright. Okay. This is fine. There we go. Alright. Now let's see if I can't focus on you. Ba-da-bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-bum. Honestly, I think this is fine. I do still need better attack dice, and that could translate to either being upgrading the ones I have further, or getting more. Synergize with an even face on the board. Oh, heck yes, that synergizes with what I've got. Glass leaf. Four would be good for the croissant pillars in the next fight, but not doing me much good at all. However, I could remove that property from it. Well, but would I want to do that when I really want to remove one of these basic boosts? I think I skip here. I meant to use the jackpot potion. That will not help the jackpot. Goodbye, jackpot. I should have considered that. Rat. Yeah. Okay, so. Gain Brewmaster. 7. There we go. Now we've got Crazy Might. just gonna ignore these little guys, I think. Really annoying later if they still have some of that, but they don't have Fortify. They're not gonna keep that. Wow, 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 wow. This is what I've been doing wrong this whole time. I just need to buff myself up massively and immediately attack with Swamp Filler. So. I'm not gonna get the other one. I don't need... Yeah, I'm just gonna... There we go. Poison you. There we go. You healed, but it's okay. And that's another even on the board, so that buffs you. Hello? Random enemy, poison or random enemy, damage to random enemy. Alright, fine. Destroy him! Finish the job! Enough block to survive the onslaught until they're all gone. Next is you. Alright, I think we're okay. Highest possible face value on turn 1. Heal +1 at the end of the turn. I think we're okay on rolling stuff. Basic mirror. That's good. Then I can upgrade it, so make it all 4s. Yeah. Green Soul Super Potion. Heal a ton for each enemy alive. 3 plus 2d4 HP for each enemy alive. Wow. So if 3 enemies are present, that'd be... 64. What is 64? Come out to on average between 6 and 24. The average is going to be 2.5 times 6. Okay. That's a lot. Haste Super Potion. Would I benefit from haste? I think we take the Green Soul Super Potion. But the other one should show up in the Codex, right? I still get the Codex entries for the ones that I've seen. So, yeah, there it is. Haste Potion. No, that's not the... That's not here. Ah, darn. Oh well. I thought that was how it worked. poison to deal a ton of damage. Winning Bingo is real nice. Void! Deal damage to player, reduce to 0 the energy cost of all dice targeting this dice. Be that and those. So not a lot. But reducing to 0 the cost of the mirror would be real nice. And I could reduce that to 0, yeah. We gotta try it. Okay. Fascinating. I want to get to that, which means we have to go through here. Let's visit that event. Okay, I don't like you. Let's get rid of you. You being poisoned is nice. Got a... Why does that have +2 extra value? Is it because of everything on the board? I think it's because of everything on the board. Although... that would then... Ew, don't like that, though. Don't like that. Oh, it's gonna be buffed up by... Ooh. Because if I use a boost on it, it's gonna deal more damage to me. Yikes. That's... That's funky. Not a huge fan of that. But I can still use it on the mirror. And it'll work great with that. So long as the mirror isn't simultaneously buffing it. Or itself being targeted by boosts. And all of my winning bingo, fingerless mittens and such, that's going to not be great for it either. Toxic block, yeah, I'll take that. And then we can get rid of the, energy cost and boost dice. Remove one relic, gain plus 20 coins, or go away. I like that. I wouldn't mind ditching fingerless mittens. I still get the winning bingo value. And that is less damage that the void would do to me. 20 coins is nothing to snip at. New relic after use. Draw plus 2, start a battle, take 5 damage. Don't like it. I'll take that. There we go. I feel fine with that. Place each face with its position. Set all faces to 3. Increase +1 all faces from 2 selected basic dice. Heck yes. That makes more odd faces. Don't think I like that. This makes more even faces. That makes the same amount. But it does mean it'll roll higher in general, so yes. Not bad. Okay. What do we got? Why is that locked? That's weird. That's very peculiar. Well, this will have to do. Ow, I wanted to poison you. Okay. That's gonna buff you. But I'm still putting up plenty of block. And, oh. I see. Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm still putting up plenty of block, and I get rid of that guy with a clean kill, so I get the might instead of the debuff. Hey! Nice. Right, I don't have to worry about fingerless mittens anymore. I can just enjoy the winning bingo value. Or loathe it, in the case of this. I want to see that pay out. I want to see... Oh! Okay. I want to see the mirror dice cost nothing. Except that's not actually going to happen. Oh well. I should have enabled. Oops. Nurturing mirror. Faulty in glass. Turn into heal value. You know what? Heck yes. Having a heal dice will be nice. Even if it's only the once. You're going to be troublesome, aren't you? I almost wonder if I should... Oh, if I made you 1, then you'd still be 1 higher than if you were 0 and boosting yourself by 1. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, you are healing. Okay. Alright, now to take you out. What's the trouble with that? It's very peculiar. I don't know why it wouldn't let me move it. I don't see why there would be any particular reason for that. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't have used that draw. Not buffing any of the honey blocks. Let's just get rid of you. I'm gonna take a bunch of damage here, but I can heal back up. Shouldn't take too long. Dang. Okay. Did I? Yeah, the bees are actually helping with Mento Box. Let's try to finish one off. I wonder if this would be capable of... Still not quite. Hey, that'll do it. Didn't really put up any block, but I didn't need it, so everything's fine. We're all good. We're all good. Relic. Dice for all phases equal, get +1 extra value. How many do I have that on? This one? Not that many. was that one? Oh, and the Nurturing Mirror, which I think benefits from the extra value, but I wouldn't want that on the Void anyway. Dice at the face value of 3 get plus 2 extra value. I guess if it comes up, then it'll be handy, but I just have it on 1. And that's it. Yeah. Unless the mirror works with that. Yeah, I'll take it. Could still come in handy. Have you attacked the 8? That's what I've been waiting for. Fortify potion. Or mighty potion. Yeah, I'll take a fortify. Okay. Redistribute. Take this. Yeah. Seat cover, makeshift trench, randomly remove 1 dice. Snake eyes. Crossing my fingers. You know what? I think that's okay. Kinda stinks, but it's alright. I'm about to get rid of I'm about to get rid of one of you anyhow. Okay, what do we got at the shop? Double dip to something. I think I got double dip to the mirror. Yeah, that feels worthwhile. Now, let me think. What are the ones that I want to adjust? Buffing that would be good, so going to the fort would be a good idea. If I could get the cash for it, but I don't right here. I would. Yeah, I can use that for the HP. There we go. You're not a huge threat. I would like to get rid of you again. Draw. There we go. That's the 2 I was looking for. Although... Oh, hey, that bumped it up. Right. Thanks to, Bingo. Okay, now to just get rid of you. I do like 3s more, probably, on this, but a 4 also buffs the other things on the board. I suppose I wouldn't mind turning it into an all 3 die. Yeah. Retain terrain. Why did I take that? Why didn't I skip? I should have just skipped. Yikes. Okay. You know what? We'll see. Wait. What just happened? I think I blinked. What just happened? I can't quite recall if we can use the reroll to up the face on a up the face on a heavy dice that's counting down. Okay, show me a hollow mirror. So that just doesn't do anything to that, huh? Since I only have the one boost die that costs anything right now. Or, no, wait. It doesn't say make it hollow, it says reduce it to 0. So, hold on. That's why you can't take it off the board. Because I could cheese it. I understand. So that actually does work out with the nurturing mirror. But I have enough stuff that I can put on the board anyway that it doesn't really do anything in particular. Okay. I understand better now what it does. And why it does what it does. It's just not good for this particular run. So, oh well, I guess. If I move over, are you going to stay at that because you take poison damage? That's something I haven't paid attention to either yet. Reroll all of those. Did we roll at higher? Will it stay at the 4 and go down over 4 more turns? Or will it go away this turn? It's sticking around! Okay. And you also didn't go up, so that counts too. Lovely. So you know what? poison did stop you from increasing your counter. Very nice. Good to know. Okay, so use the reroll. Use the reroll to refresh heavy dice. Oh, wait, what? No, it rolled lower. Right, of course. Of course they can. Well, I would have been the fool to think it wouldn't. Okay, so, Void Dice, good with, I don't know, I guess heavy close boosts? Prisms? Trying to think about the ideal use case here. Right now I just kind of want to get rid of it. I have a feeling dice in your hand at the end of the turn, so makeshift trench and this become just Bob. Odd Bob. How do I feel like I'm healing? Let's see what I've taken. I've taken that. Have I taken the pendulum? I feel like I've taken that. There's definitely more here than the last time I looked. Could just be glancing past it with my eyes. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I've taken both. I think I take caffeinated fueling. No, I take another attack. Horde. Stupid faces. Stupid faces from something. Make that all. I should have checked if that worked. Yeah, that'll work well with America. Jackpot potion, major health potion, plus 64. Yeah, I'll pick that over this. Unless I think I can do something with the forge. Let's try the forge. Nuclear button. Not what I want to upgrade. Probably. Yes. Give it the chance to go for longer without... Give it a high chance to go for longer on the board. Yeah. Nice. I should be targeting you. Target you. I want to put 4 on the board. That's good. No. So I heal a bunch. Yeah. That seems fine. I have the advantage of the makeshift trench as well, so even if I can't outblock you, I still get that benefit. Oh, right, slightly buffed by the Yowza. Okay. Alright. Bunch. Very nice. I'd like to heal back to fall. Yes. Now can I deal 16 damage? Close. There we go. And now I get an HP off as well. Let's see. Face value, unique face value they have. Alright, sounds good. Basic barrier. Grants block at the start of the turn. That's good. Do I care for it? Good with mirror. Grant a lot more barrier. Lasts for a bit longer. I think I skip here. Don't want to muddle it up too much. Jester Super Potion. 5 or more temporarily replace all faces from a random dice in your hand with 8. Else obtain a random potion. Yeah, doesn't sound too bad. Yeah. Didn't even end up using any potions in that battle. You know what? Fortify me. Seven block sounds good to me. Actually, let me see. Ah, we'll use that to get rid of the void dice immediately. That's an emergency potion. That's kind of ice in your hands. We'll use that for a big buff sometime when we need it. If we run into a rough couple of customers. Pop that on there so that the other things get bonus value from the 0. Alright, add that. Sweat potion. Sweat potion. I'll take a mighty potion. Alright. Discard. Void died. Sorry. Bye. I don't need you. You know what? Might potion. I will take that. That is enough block. Even without the makeshift trench. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Very good. Now you're the last one left. The Might Potion is actually quite nice. Let me, get rid of all of those guys a lot faster. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Wow. Wow. Can I control what that is if I move stuff onto the board first? That's a good question, I think. Some made to the final roll. Some X to the final roll. So, that gives a much higher odds of the Jester working successfully. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll pop it in an elite fight coming up, I think. That's very good. We'll take that. Yeah. Unless something better comes along, I think. Yep, this is good. And we'll use the Jester Potion to hopefully buff up an attack so that I can get rid of whatever is the most annoying enemy right off the bat. Not hard. Bleh. I like how pulsating the those are. very... upsettingly organic. Wow. Don't mind if I do. Now that actually would be good for the void dice. Void dice take a bit of damage. The cost of that goes to 0, and it doesn't copy the self-damage because it's an offensive. Yeah. See, that would have been great. Why couldn't I have gotten that a bit ago, huh? Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of. That one's okay. That one's giving me energy. Let me get rid of this. Continue. And I should have remembered this would come up, and that should count. It's glass. Let's use it to get a great big attack off. That one will stick around though, so that's very nice in that regard. Immediately gonna be followed by shop. Do I want to remove a die or get rid of properties on a die? Not particularly. Not one that I've got. This way it still gets an elite battle. But this way I get it sooner. And I can go there to avoid the discard tile. We'll go down. Alright, here we go. You! I don't like you. We're getting rid of you immediately. Okay, hit 5 or more. There we go. So, didn't need it, but it worked. I forgot I was going to control which one it was set to. Well, that was strictly problematic. Now aren't I the fool? I know it's going in the thumbnail, I think. Just because of how absurd that is. Plenty of room for more potions, though, so I don't have to worry about that. I won't have wasted any. Right, no, I can reroll that. Alright, that's fine. That. Yeah. You go there, you go there. Perfect. Hey, got a little bit better. No, got everything else got a little bit worse. Should have considered that. It's still 8. It's going to be 8 until the end of this elite battle. This might be more problematic than I thought. The Jester Potion is better than I thought, but yeah, that's actually rather troublesome. top. Yeah, I can see the thumbnail now. Played for a fool. I can have plenty of bonus, so I don't have to worry about that. If it gave me another D4 with a 0 face, I would have done it as well. Alright, let's see then. I don't want that to suddenly become a 3. Because that would stay. Take one of you out right off the bat. You go away, Heal the other one. Unless you never get the chance to heal at all. So. Yeah, we're doing okay. Man, I get damage for the first time in a while. Oops. Very nice. Goodbye. It's nice that the monkey's paw is a straight-up revive. Of course, whatever killed me in the first place, unless it was just me being careless, will probably be able to kill me again immediately, unless I take action right away. But hey, it's something. And lockdown has. That is gonna be good. Have I picked up liquid dexterity? Looks like a green potion. Not that one. Green potion, green potion, green potion. I have Shadow Cloak. Shadow. Basic quality defensive mirror. All of lock D6. Yes. What do we got? Blue Soul Potion, Energy Potion, Holy Potion. Gain plus 1d4 pure. Holy Potion. Huh. Change all damage to that could stop me from taking a big hit. That's not bad. That's still 8s. If this is to be believed. I like that being glass. Yep, let's put it on that. How long is temporary exactly? Because I'd get rid of it there if... Okay, please tell me that it's back to normal now that I've entered a battle. Well, it's just useless. I know what I'm letting the Duke sting first. Actually better, I think. I can't get over how much of a misplay that was. It's frankly ridiculous. I forgot to use the jackpot potion. Just a potion. Permanently grant a random property to... Excuse me? Where's the... What? I picked it up and I used it. Where is it? What? What? 1, 2, 4, 6 or more. Average is gonna be 5. That's not bad. 3 or more. That's 2/3 odds. Random property with 1 dice in hand. Also remove 1 random property instead. It could force its hand potentially. I kind of want to find out if I can. And if I make sure that everything that can't benefit from grow is out of the hand when using that. Okay, we'll use the Juster Potion to see if that's how that works. Dang. I wonder if it didn't go back specifically because it's faulty. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh. 1-7. Give me a little bit. Oh man. Okay, so if it can't transform back because it's faulty, then it should not be allowed to transform to because it's faulty. That is definitely, that has got to be reported as a bug. Bugs in my Bug and Frog game, it's more likely than you'd think. Okay, so that only copies that. Good to know. Probably could have guessed. If I could poison you for 2 without damaging you, that would work. But I don't think that's gonna happen. An obscene amount of luck. Thank you, Shadow Mantle. Wait. Something killed it. What killed it? Oh. It'd be caffeinated feeling. And I just happened to have 3 dice in my hand. How convenient. Halves, and then the Shadow Mantle chips off. That does make the most sense in regards to order of operations. Far more useful than Fortify, I gotta. Not Fortify, not Fortify. The other one. The other defensive one. I should have put more block up, actually. So it'll give me more block on turn 1 here. That offensive mirror was a big part of my game plan in terms of damage output. Now I can't undo what I did to it. let's stop you. I'm adding a bunch of block to the nut here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Once I get my block up, it's really, really, really hard to get rid of it, which is what I was hoping for. You know? I'd like to get it to. Either of them could have gotten it. I'm starting to slip into autopilot, which might be dangerous. Now that I think about it. You know? Bubble. Wow, wow, wow. Star Yo-Yo, nice. Hawkeyes get less value. That's very dangerous. It would give me a bigger HP buff. I don't think so. Backstab. Yes. And a black potion, bonus potion. I get plenty of that. Let's take a minor block. Okay. None of these guys are gonna put up block, but this will get rid of it. Never mind. I don't want to do that anyway. Right now, I guess it's just serving as extra barricade. Wowza. Alright. Huh. That's... Look, you can see the value there. That's just 3. Maybe because it isn't able to be changed by anything, but... I wonder if that was a different... Alright. Still benefit. All up. Okay. Excuse me. yourself at that cost. Do I skip? I think I skip. We're gonna see more potions, more options in the shop. Pure can be really good. I like that. Verdant potion. Have I got a verdant potion in the codex? I have a verdant super potion. I think that's what that is. No, the top looks different. Verdant super potion. Might be that one. I haven't gotten one yet. So yes. And not grow or pack reward. Yes. Remember to use the potions. Permanent link grant a random property to 1 dice in your hands. Random property. That one. I don't know if those would benefit. So let's try it. 4, nice. What is it? Oh, reroll. Not supremely helpful, but not nothing. All right. 7 extra value. No, wait. Oh, it said the final value was 7, but that's not what it is. It's plus 4 extra value for 3 spots in play. Final value is 10 or more. I gain backstab for the rest of the fight. Right now it's 2. I want to read 6. But if this... Let's... Actually, hang on. No, I can boost it with other things. But not enough. What about that? Still not enough. Wait. That. Ah, that gives me backstab. Right? Give me backstab. There we go. Okay. Very adds things. And the 4 is sticking around. Excellent, excellent. That's useless, though. Let me put that there. Get a ton of block up. Block a bunch. Heal for some. Actually, let's green cell super potion right now. 5. Lovely. That's glass. If I can't block all of this. Where did I say it? Get rid of that. I don't want to look at it anymore. There we go. Three or more. So it's gonna go still have this. The stink dice. Ah, ah, ah. That's fine. How much absurd block can I build up over the course of the fight? Who knows? A lot. Go figure. Go there. No, I do. 3. Thank you. What? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Extra value. Wow. Stance. Everything's just fine. Is that a 10? Is that a value of 10 I saw on that? Why did that say 10? Yeah, that's the last one. Naturally. Wait, no, reroll. Okay. That's fine. Yep, all well and good. I don't like how high your damage is getting. I do like that I don't have to worry about your block at all. Ba, ba, ba. This is starting to become cumbersome. I won't have to worry about having enough in hand to actually have him trigger the sting effect. That's for sure. I'm still building up some poison, so that's nice. Come on, sting me. Thrust. Sorry, no. Thrust. Thrust me. Forget I said anything. It's probably a good thing Planet isn't here. In this instance, you know. Few situations call for that. This is one of them. I have draw. Why am I not using the draw? No, right. Full inventory. Okay, you're damaging me again for the first time since turn 1. Yikes! That's a bunch of stink dice. Wait. Let's do it. There we go. All right. that D difficulty down. Let's see what the next one is. Complete a run in D4 difficulty. Moon Chakram. I think I remember this. This one deal plus 3 damage to the target enemy for each dice drawn. Cool. Alright. I think I remember that from an earlier build. Something like... No. 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 Because it didn't have relics before. It must have been a teaser or something. I'm certain that I've seen that somewhere before. D5. Oh boy, we're getting into the D6. Oh boy. Get cursed at the start of each area. Oh! Okay! So that's where the curses come in. I knew about a couple. Alright, show me a curse. Does not count. Area 1 not count. We're just going in to see what the curse is. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we get a selection. Interesting. Increase prices in all shops. Heal all enemies +2 at the end of the turn. Yikes. Ripped flag. Minus 1 the amount of coins granted by kill them. What? Did it make it 0 coins? What? Unless you end up getting the witch later. That's absurd. I'm taking that now so I can get it for the codex, because it will show up in the codex, right? That's what these things in the back are. I think it's that one. Yeah. These are curses. There's Moon Chakram. That's gotta be a D difficulty. That's gotta be a D difficulty, I guess. There's Melting Knife. There's Frozen Knife. I bet that's the other one, the one that I haven't taken. Okay. So just a handful that I haven't run into yet. That one's the macarons. Okay. Supply then. Go to an event file. Play it through. Come on, slice punch will look me. And then exit out of the room. Save and exit. Now have a look at the codex. Codex. Oh, that one. This one. Not there. Encounter this relic during a run to reveal more details. That's odd. These are curses. That's the indicator that this is a curse item right there. Pacifist Dogma and Cobweb Boots, both curses you can get from events. I feel like I should have appeared. I'm pretty sure it's this one based on the silhouette. Oh well. What about this? Okay, got that one. Ah, now they show up. Green Soul Super Potion, Blue Soul Super Potion, Jester Super Potion. I had to finish the run. I hope it wasn't I have to win the run. No, surely not, because I've lost some of the runs where I've gotten some of these. Surely. So just having them results in them showing up in the codex at the end of the run. Okay, anyway. This is probably going to be the last die in the dungeon before I go back to a regular schedule. Probably. Actually, now that that one is officially ended, like done. No. No. Hang on. Okay. If I start a new run, legitimately start a new run, will it show up in the codex now? Or would it require me to finish the area? Let's see what I can find out about that, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm going to transfer over to doing it on my own, on my own time. I'm not sure. You know, next week we could just give it our best shot. D5, maybe even D6 if we happen to get there. I'll give it everything I've got. And then after that, I think I may call the series for time. It's still getting semi-regular updates. The potion one in particular being considerable, for sure. But we will absolutely be revisiting it frequently as those occur. But I think I'm gonna start just playing through of my own accord. Yeah. Next week we'll go in, give D5 and maybe even D6 our best shot. Probably still with Mango, because Mango is amazing. I still haven't won a run with the winged sandals. The heck with it. We'll give it one shot. So much for ending the stream. Need a big drink of water. Here we go. Ah. Okay. No. Yes. Amnesia. Enemy intent is now hidden. Take 99 damage at the start of turn 9. We'll take Amnesia. Ooh. The mirror is a way to cure a curse. Shall we make a deal? Remove all properties from one random dice. Could be this one, I'm told. Could be that one. Could be this one. I'd say that's 2/3 odds that we remove it from something that we don't want the properties on. Okay. You're no fun? No, you're no fun! Alright, no free samples. It was a bad idea to come here. Technically, it's one less fight, but I don't want one less fight, really. Not when I desperately need to improve my build. You're gonna neutralize. I should have put that on board. I'm stupid. I may be stupid. I could have put the other boost on the board instead of that one. So, ugh, I may be stupid. I may be stupid. Flash glass reroll. Basic boost D4. I can't target this with both. Do that, you're gonna boost an attack. And you're still gonna hurt. Ouch, ouch. But this time, this way you're alive for less time. Finish you off. I gotta say, this is... not something that inspires much, hope in regards to actually succeeding. I'd like to remove glass from... Defense rolls... 2 dice with the value of 2 on the board. Go into his misery with a quick swing of his sword. 10 coins. Ooh, yes. More poison. Which I will remove the glass from shortly. I'm Elmer Fudd now. Two. Ouch. I didn't put the block out. Oops. Well, again, doesn't inspire much confidence. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-ba-dum. The special terrain is gone. Okay, here we go. Hey, relic. Yes. 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 Shop. Heavy property for a die, huh? I would have liked to put it on a poison. That's fine. Very interesting. I want to try something crazy too. Redistribute that one. Yep. There's the heart. Frozen knife. Melting knife. I have frozen knife and melting knife. I haven't taken Crimson Blade yet. 2 damage at the end of the turn. Attack dice get extra value. Yo. You pierce the heart. Blood overflows from the opening, soaking both the blade and your hand. Freaky. Alright, does that show up now? Immediately. Right. There. It doesn't. It does not. Interesting. This one. Now I can put it somewhere that isn't that. Let's see. Ouch. I don't have a method of healing. That is troublesome. Let's apply a bunch of poison, and then not have the boost dice card me heal. That would be nice. Yowza. How's it going from Cave Raven? Hello, Cave Raven. It's going okay. We beat the previous level of... we beat the previous level, and we're trying this one. D5 is get cursed at the start of each area. You get a selection of 3 curses to pick from. I picked Amnesia. Enemy intent is now hidden, because the other 2 kind of stank. Ouch. And I got Crimson Blade, which is not great because I don't have a fantastic means of healing. I should have put that attack out. Oops. Amnesia seems pretty bad. It is pretty bad. The other ones were worse. One of them was don't earn gold from enemies when you kill them, and the other one was... What was the other one? At the start of turn 9, die. And I'm going to die here, but, you know. Okay, tell me I have the Crimson Blade and that curse. There's Crimson Blade. Oh, hang on. There's Ripped Pockets and Amnesia and Death's Vow. I didn't take this one. I mean, technically, if you could block that much damage at the start of turn 9, then it's nothing to worry about, but what are the odds that you get enough block to... What are the odds that you get a build that gets you in that block at the end of turn 9, for sure, should it come around, before you happen to hit turn 9 in any given battle? Doesn't seem likely. Anyway, so that's interesting. The ones that I didn't select also showed up, but only after I died in the run that I saw them in. Interesting. I wonder if that's also what was going on with the potions. I swear that's what happened. Anyway, we're calling the stream here. Next time, probably gonna give D5 and maybe even D6, should that happen. Our best shot, and then I'm calling the series. And we, like I said before, we will absolutely revisit it. Probably frequently, but yeah, that'll be the end of Dying the Dungeon as a series, right before Deltarune picks up. Been lurking, but thanks for hanging. It was a great stream and the word game was cool. Thanks, Planet! I had no idea you were here. Did you happen to catch that thing that I said during the Duke fight, or can we just skim over that? Oh, that's cool, emo. Haven't seen that one before. What thing? Okay, good. Do not check the VOD channel behind the curtain. Have a good evening, everybody. See you next time.